Hey everyone, my name is Val Bazo. I am a 10-star diamond, two-time elite team Beachbody coach. I've been coaching for about 3 years now, and today I just want to kind of talk to you a little bit about this business, how it runs online, what it is that I do, all that kind of crazy stuff, because I know that I get a lot of people who say, oh, it looks really cool, but I don't know about social media. I don't know how to use social media. I don't have a Facebook page. I don't know how to work all the cool graphics that you do and all of that stuff. So today I'm actually going to give you a little bit of a behind the scenes sneak peek into what it is that I do, how I've created all of this, how I am completely normal. And I also want to mention, whenever I did start this business 3 years ago, I did not own a computer. I had a Facebook page, but I never used it. I did not have like the app on my phone or anything like that. I didn't have like anything fancy. And I only had maybe 140 Facebook friends, I think was around the number that I had. And again, it was like high school and family and stuff. I never used it. So with that being said, I was the girl who I just kind of learned as I go. So I make sure that I teach all of my new coaches how to do this too, because I never want anyone to feel like you're floundering. I always put myself back in that position of where I was whenever I started and how foreign it really does feel and how weird it is to take like a selfie and to build a business over social media. Like, that's weird to most people, right? It's very unconventional. And I completely understand that, because there's still days that I think, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, to now it's the coolest job ever because I know what I'm doing. But it took, a little bit of time to make sure that I figured out what it is that I was doing and how to grow. So I am going to do what we call a screen share here, just to kind of show you what I look at every day whenever I get on to my social media. So you'll see this is actually my business page. So I will say that whenever you sign up as a coach, social media is a huge part of it. It's not all of it. I still will talk to people whenever I'm out. I actually host a fit club is what I call it. So it's a free fitness class here. Once a week, I literally take my DVDs to my church and people will just come and we work out together. That's it. You don't have to do anything like that, but I do want you guys to understand that there's so many different avenues that you could take through coaching that you don't have to just strictly stick to like one thing. However, with your social media network that you presently use, so I'm going to use Facebook. Mostly everyone uses Facebook, because we have a warm market there, is what we call it. You already have a following of people, whether you really realize it now or not. So if you have any kind of a social media platform, you already have people who follow you. So that's what we call a warm market. So right here, this is what you're looking at, is my business page. Now, a business page is something that I definitely recommend for new coaches who sign up, because it's really cool knowing that you can schedule posts. So I'm actually going to turn off my chat here. See, another cool feature about Facebook, you can turn off your chat. So that way none of your messages pop up down here on the bottom of the screen. So that's another time management tip that I have for any of you. Normally my chat is always turned off. So that way I go in and check my messages at a certain time. So like these numbers up here, I actually just finished checking my messages. Now it was 1:30, I was done, and I'm moving on. So that number will rise and rise and rise, and I'm not even going to look at these little reds. It took me forever to be disciplined enough not to do that. But I won't be checking messages or notifications until later on this evening after I put my kids to bed. I have a 24-hour rule, and I really try to respond within 24 hours of people, but I never want to be glued to my phone or my computer. I have business hours and I want to keep that. So it's over time I've taken that and disciplined it. But this is my business page. Again, you can schedule posts. So let's say I'm doing a social media post and I want it to go out. Hi, how are you? I want it to go out this afternoon. So I could click on publish, that little arrow, and just hit schedule. So And then you can schedule the time that you want it to post. So all of you guys who are like, oh, well, I work a full-time job already, or I'm really busy, or I don't know how you post on Facebook all the time, I schedule a lot of my posts through my business page, okay, you guys? Like, it's that simple of just making whatever you want to do a priority and taking it to that next level, okay? Next, how do I make these super cool images, right? Like, that's another thing. That's how I was whenever I started. I was like, I don't even know what the heck to use. So my favorite thing to use is called Canva, and it is the easiest thing on the planet to use. So whenever I'm at my computer, I use Canva, and then I'll move along to show you guys what I use on my phone after I do this. So let me walk you through a day in the life of whenever I'm making images and stuff, okay? Right here you can see I already have some that I've done recently that are already saved. So let's say that you want to make a Facebook cover. You want to make a new cover. You are all in as a coach. You're here. You're ready to go. And your Facebook covers, you don't even know what it should look like. So this is what pops up right here. It's just blank. So you can go over here and you hit uploads, right? And look, I already have a bunch of pictures already saved in here that I've used. So let's see, a picture of me and my husband. He's super important. I want my cover photo to be real, be me. What is it that I do? It's not just health and fitness by any means. That's my job. I want to share my life. So I love my husband. We have a very good relationship. So maybe I'll have a picture of us right there. You see how I just literally grabbed it and dragged it, and then I pull it down like that, right? Okay. And then, you know, I have my business stuff. Let's see. Here's my picture of my family. Of course, I want a picture of my family in there because they're my life. Do that. And then, you know, I'm going to want, of course, I'll want a fitness picture because that's my life too. Well, I could use a professional one or maybe one that's a little bit more relatable. This one, like a little selfie, because that's like what I'm known for. So I could go and I could use this. Drag it here. There we go. See how easy that is? And then let's say maybe I want some words on it, right? So text. Literally like one click, you guys. So I'll just do my name, Valerie Bazo, and then Val the Fitness. Since that's my like page, maybe you don't want that color and you turn the color. Maybe you want a different font. There's all these super cute fonts, right? Can make it, drag it to be bigger. Do the size. And then you can just drag it to wherever you want it to be. You can adjust it, whatever you want. So maybe that's what my new cover photo looks like. Bam. See how easy that was? And then you can go up here and you can download it or click share, or if you have a Mac, take a screenshot. That's what I do. It's a screenshot city right there. So it's so super easy to do that, and you can do that with any pictures, okay? So that's kind of my tip of my behind the scenes, how I make stuff, and look, it literally took me like 2 minutes. And then next on my phone, so everything that I use on my phone, so like all my pictures, whenever I say that my business is 100% mobile, it can be 100% mobile. I can do every single thing I need to from this little device, okay? So my phone, I literally take selfies like in the morning and capture moments with my family. I'll do videos straight from my phone. And then whenever I need to edit, my two favorite editing apps are Photofy. It's right here on my phone. So what I do, I'll take my morning selfie, right? And then maybe it's like a little bit dull or it's a little dingy. Then I go to Photofy. Or my other favorite is called Snapseed. And I literally click it. And then I just put my picture in there, and then I can hit a filter button. That's it. Those are my two favorites. That's what I use. And then I post. I just do my little write-up, and that's it. So let me tell you. Let me give you like the little backstory, because that's as easy as it is for social media and making the time for posting. But, you know, whenever I first started, it took me a while before I would take a selfie or, you know, document my workouts, take any kind of picture of myself. I was very self-conscious, and I thought that it was weird. I thought that it was really weird that people were telling me to take selfies when I would make fun of people who took selfies. Like, that was like who I was 3 years ago. I'm not very proud of it now, but that was how I thought. That was my mindset. But let me tell you, once I got over my own insecurities and I got over the negativity in my own head, I said, okay, I know that the people who I admire, and I know that the coaches and just women in general who I just think are amazing, they're very confident in who they are, and they already do this stuff. Like, they're taking selfies and they're posting on social media, and they're becoming like these huge social media icons. And I was like, all right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be coachable, and I'm going to do it. And I quickly realized that what they were saying about why they did it was so true. You know, people, other women right now, we relate to one another on different levels. So someone might relate to me in my workout pictures or videos based on my body type, based on how many kids I have, based on my looks, because we all do that, based on my family life, based on what my husband looks like, or what my husband does for a living, or what I do for a living. We connect with each other, honestly, just in like different ways. So this is the main part of our job, is sharing our lives on social media. I'm not selling stuff. I'm not trying to get you to buy stuff. I'm teaching you, as a new coach on my team, how to share your life too, just like I do, because that is the basis of our business. And it's incredible the difference and the impact that we can make on other lives just by sharing our own, because we're all human. We all have the same struggles. We all have the same issues. You know, you talk to people, they're busy. You talk to people, they're broke. You talk to people, they're unhappy with their life. You talk to people, they have kids, or they don't have kids, or they want kids and they can't have kids. They talk about just life, right, you guys? So we can all relate to each other in some way, but you're going to find that your following really starts to pick up the more you share your own personal journey, the more you talk about your life and all of the little ups and downs and in-betweens. So I hope that that gives you a little bit of a glimpse and an idea of what it is that I do over here on my end with social media, how I will train you to do the same thing, as long as you're teachable and you're willing to just do it. You know, you're willing to learn it. And it does not take a long time. You just saw it takes me like a minute to make a little image. So I hope that helps. Feel free to ask me any questions at any time. My email is valbozzo15@gmail.com. That is VALBOZZO15@gmail.com. So I will talk to you guys later.